Hi, I'm Morgan, and this is the 1000 Scenes Project, and improviser number 25 of 1000 is Chris Grace. Hello, Chris.
Hello. Hey, Morgan.
Excited to have you here, and our
I'm
random. Oh,
conserving my energy till the scene starts.
yeah, save it up, save it up. Our randomly generated suggestion for the scene, in which we're going to go bonkers, is pseudo. Pseudo. Pseudo.
I looked at the degree on the wall,
Oh,
and
yes.
from here it looks like it says Harvard, but I noticed it's spelled wrong.
Oh, yes, it's HAVARD. No R.
Right.
No, one of the, yeah. Okay.
I was referred to you based on your credentials, and so I like when I haven't done therapy before, so I thought I'd want to go with someone like well qualified, and I
Oh,
guess I'm
I'm
having
well
a little.
qualified. Would it make you go ahead and have a seat? Would it
Oh,
make you feel more comfortable if it was somebody who had graduated from Harvard instead of Harvard?
a little bit because my family is very academic.
Sure.
And we've always put a lot of stress. Actually, that's one of the things I came to talk to you about. Is because I'm not really, I haven't achieved as much as like my parents would have liked me to achieve.
So I'm going to pause. Just take a little time out right now. Do you see what's happening here?
What?
The fact that I went to Harvard instead of Harvard has already opened up this really, I would say, fruitful line of inquiry
Oh,
here.
oh, you, oh, you started. We started already.
Yeah, no, once you step
Oh,
through the
oh,
door, this is all
oh.
helping you.
Wow,
So
that was. I mean, I didn't even know I was in therapy. That felt like you were just
that's
talking.
sort of my goal. I don't want people to know that they're in therapy. Are there things that you were expecting that therapy would be like? That like,
Mm. Well, I mean, you see it on TV, like I assume I would lay down at some point,
huh?
and you would ask me how I was feeling, and you take out a notepad.
Do you feel more comfortable laying down than sitting down?
I always feel more comfortable laying down. I
Do
mean,
you
that's just a general.
do you sleep a
I,
lot or?
yeah, I sleep about 11 to 12 hours a day.
Okay, well that's a little high. That might be an indication of some level of depression. And again, time out to see what's
Hmm.
happening here, just through me
Wait, you did it
asking you.
again?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I don't even realize when it stops and starts. That's pretty.
Yeah, no, that's my thing. It's
Huh.
actually one of the things that they specialize in at Harvard, but I won't bore you with my
Huh.
academic tales. Do you want any water or anything or anything to drink?
Um.
What would you like
I,
to drink?
oh well, I mean, I'm trying to cut down on sugary drinks, so I would like an Orangina. But I mean, we should
We
probably
have
have.
Orangina. If you would,
Oh, well.
what factors are going into the decision?
Well, here's something, like that's a temptation. It's fizzy, it's sugary.
Mhm.
I enjoy the taste. I actually feel kind of like um I have a new lease on life when I drink the Orangina
It
because it's
makes
not
you
like a
feel good.
soda. Yeah, it's like an organic like happiness. And those little bottles, they're so round, they're like a woman's hips, those
They
bottles.
are. They put a lot of care into that, and
Yeah, it's
actually,
like a thin-necked woman full of orange juice, you
oh,
know?
does that remind you of a specific woman from your life? If you had to think about it.
Um, I mean, my whole family is thin-necked. I'm the only one that's not.
So it's like you're unscrewing the head of a family member and then drinking out their insides.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I never thought of it that way, but
Well, I'm the psychiatrist because don't want to blow your mind, but that's a
well, we're
pretty
not.
big insight. That was psychological right there. That was therapy.
Oh, that's what happens in these
Yeah,
things.
yeah. I
You know,
have I
I
have a
don't know.
pretty good
Like,
psychological profile built up of you right now.
really?
Yeah.
But you
By
don't
the way,
even
I'm
have
sorry.
yet.
I apologize. It's a little white lie. We do not have Orangina. We have Coke and we have water and
Oh,
coffee. I could make coffee. Um,
that might take up the whole session, though.
but yeah, and I do need to charge you. It's it's by the minute. So.
Do you? I mean, if you don't want people to sort of know when they're in or not in therapy, does that include like not billing them?
Oh, that's funny. That's the first time I've heard that joke. Do you make a lot of jokes around financial matters?
Oh, I'm. I mean, I'm sort of the guy at the office that people wish had said a joke and didn't.
Follow up on that. I don't understand.
Like
You
sometimes there'll
feel
be a meeting, and then like somebody will say something dumb, and I'll think of a funny joke to say in the meeting, but then I don't say it. And then when we're walking back to our desks, like Lindsay, this girl that works next to me, I'll sort of like say to her, like, I could have said this, and then she says, "You should have said that." So,
how does that make you feel when Lindsay says that?
oh, good. She's cool. Yeah, she really gets my sense of humor.
Uh-huh. Is she attached or single? Or,
She's single. Yeah.
okay. Have you thought about asking her out on a date?
Oh, I mean, I don't think I'm really in her league. She's
Why
got a
not? Why
master's
not?
degree.
Oh, so education again.
Yeah,
It's very important to you, isn't
yeah.
it?
She's got a master's in social work
Where did
actually.
she? Where is her master's from? Do you know?
Fordham.
Oh,
Schools.
Fordham. So,
Fordham.
yeah, I don't really
Fordham.
know much about the school, but it's a dumb name.
Oh,
Well, you know what? A lot of people place a lot of judgments on others because of where they went to school,
yeah.
positive
My
and
parents.
negative.
My parents do. That's the
Right.
main.
Yeah, but that's your parents. This is you. Are your parents potentially going to date this? Was it Lindsay? Is her name?
Yeah, Lindsay.
Is it your parents who are going to date Lindsay, or would it hypothetically be you who would date Lindsay?
It would first be me, and then it would be them. I
By
mean, in the sense that, in any family like mine, you bring the person into the family to sort of be approved of. If they don't approve of her, um, you know, it's a no-go
okay.
for sure.
So let me ask you: are you going to be talking to your parents about this, about me as a therapist after you come here?
I mean, I already mentioned that I was coming to therapy. They don't approve of it. They're kind of old-fashioned.
They don't approve of it. Okay.
They don't approve of the concept, not of you personally.
But once they find out that for instance, that I went to Harvard,
Well,
are they,
I mean, it would have been better if you went to Harvard.
well, maybe in their eyes, are you like, let me just time out. Are you likely, because all that was psychology, by the way, are
Oh,
you likely to be coming back again? Or do you think that the judgment that you have about education and your parents are going to stop you from coming back here again?
it's funny. It feels like one of those personal trainer deals things, at the gym.
Well, it's a lot
Where
like a
they
personal trainer. It's a personal trainer of the brain and of
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, they try to get you to like sign up for a bunch at the beginning. Is that what this is?
well, that's how this works. You know, you have to come
Yeah.
multiple times, or it doesn't have the desired effects.
Yeah.
But can you answer my? Is there a reason you're answering my question? Did you think you're going to be
Oh.
coming back again, or
Oh, I don't know. I thought I would come and sort of see like if after the session if I felt like I was fixed or not, then maybe I'd, you
oh,
know,
fixed? Oh,
or
that's
whatever.
yeah. I mean, a little fixed, sure, but not. You know, it's a incremental process.
The
I'm gonna have to recommend actually. Just speaking of fixing, I think the best thing you can do is cut off all contact with your parents. I think that's probably important.
huh.
Yeah, I would
Well,
not even
I'll be
consult
honest,
them.
from a gut level, I'm not against that.
That's great. See, I get
Yeah.
in there and I see a little pinprick of light, and my job is to sort of open it up so that the light can
This is
shine.
so different than like what in the movies what they how they portray therapy. It's very
Oh
different.
yeah. Well, everything's different in the
I
movies.
mean, in the movies, the patient is always like falling in love with the therapist, and the therapist is always like inappropriate, and
Well, that does happen from time to time, but that's
oh,
not the inappropriate thing, the falling in love thing. I think I'm pretty appropriate usually.
ah,
But in the movies, Harvard is a big deal, when in reality, it's just a bunch of stuffy suits, who
yeah.
like to tell other people that they're not worth anything.
You mind if I'm just gonna get up and like look at that degree a little bit.
Oh, okay,
Is
yeah,
that cool? It's
yeah,
like
sure. You might
yeah,
notice certain aspects of it that make it look
yeah. It's just like
right.
the seal. I don't know. The seal looks like it was sort of hand drawn.
Yeah, it was a hand-drawn seal. Harvard is not a traditional
Is it
learning.
accredited? Like
Well, there's different kinds of accreditation. It's not accredited with any sort of national body that gives accreditation to schools, but it's
state
definitely
state
got
state body? A state body?
no, not any sort of organized. It's just got the sort of like respect. It's got. Hey,
Um,
mad respect. Like, you respect somebody that you know and you have a high opinion of. It's got.
I'm not. I mean, you're in charge of this, but I mean, do you have a license?
Well, I have the degree from
Right,
Harvard,
but I
so
mean, I mean, I don't. You need. I feel like when I go get a massage, even they need
you
licenses
get
to do
massages
it.
a lot. Do you feel tense all the time? Is that a thing?
Oh, now you I mean, like you're good, but
You know what I see you doing? I see you questioning me about you're maybe thinking, oh, is this just a guy who made his own fake degree and is like getting
yeah,
into my personal business and
that
charging
was my
a large
question.
sum of money? But that,
Yeah.
see, I see you doing that, but that's what that's really is. What that really is you saying about yourself, am I just a guy? Am I a quack? Am I not qualified to be doing what I'm doing? It's called projecting. It's a psychological term. You're projecting your things onto me and onto Harvard. Harvard. So
Hmm.
that's a sort of insight that you're likely to have. But again, I need a firm commitment. I do have some paperwork here. If you could just go ahead and sign this and put
Oh
your
yeah.
credit card information. And if we
Could you
actually,
write it?
I categorize, I catalog them. I have a system where I use people's social security numbers to catalog them in the
Uh-huh.
file. So if you could just put your social security number up at the top there.
Oh, I mean, it seems a little unusual, but
It's
I,
just the
I
way I can sort through people. It's just an arbitrary number that's already assigned to them. So that
I mean, next thing you're gonna be asking for like my mother's maiden name or whatever, but
is there a reason you don't want me to know your mother's maiden name? Is there something that you're ashamed of about your mother?
no, it's Keneally.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and put that on the
I
form in
mean,
case I forget it.
but I mean,
Mother's maiden, just write down mother's maiden name.
Oh, okay, why not?
Great.
I actually feel better.
See, that's the magic of healing.
I mean, I think part of it is like I guess maybe I guess you know how placebos work. It's like even if you're not real,
Not
maybe
familiar with that. How do what are that's
oh
medicine? What
placebo.
is yeah?
It's a
It's a
medicine that's
medicine
not.
thing, right?
Yeah, it's a like if you take a medication that's not real but it works anyway.
Oh, but it works anyway. Then that's
Yeah, yeah,
real. That's
yeah,
real.
yeah. Right.
So a
The
real
effect is
medicine.
real.
A real medicine is what you're saying. It's just
Yeah.
another word for real medicine. Good to know. Word of the day calendar. You don't use
Yeah.
them.
I have a grumpy cat word of the day calendar. It's great.
Oh.
Kind
Oh.
of fits my mood.
What do you think made the cat grumpy?
Here we go. Here's that paper.
Thanks. The session is technically over, but this is a little freebie. What do you think
Oh.
made the cat grumpy?
Oh, it's just its face.
Oh, it's grumpy about its own
It's a
face.
funny thing. That cat's not really grumpy. It's just its face is a thing that we look at and we say it's grumpy, you know?
Just like a degree can
Yeah.
be a thing that you look at and you think it needs to have certain bona fides, but really
Right.
it's not a. It's just another cat face.
Like you might not feel like you're like, you know, but I see you as legit based on how comfortable I am with you. So you're sort of like
There you go.
licensed cat.
I am very much licensed cat. I am
Yeah.
licensed cat. There should be one of them internet memes about me.
Yeah.
And actually, if you could tell your friends about me to spread the word, I'm starting on in the area. So
Yeah. And you said that 800 an hour is just a standard rate for
that's my
therapists,
standard rate. Yes. Yeah.
and it's like an industry thing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty standard rate.
Okay. I mean, at first I thought it was a little high, but I mean, if it's
No, no, no. And actually, it's actually lower than it would be other places because
oh,
since
oh,
you're paying in cash, there's no interest charged by the credit card company, so it's actually slightly even cheaper than if you
oh,
were not
oh, it's
paying
like
in cash.
a discount at a gas station.
Yeah, I guess so. It's
Yeah.
not, yeah, yeah. Except fancier. I mean, that's like kind of.
Yeah. This place is great.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do actually have to be out in 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's a shared space, but
Oh, hey, your thing fell off the wall.
oh, yikes! Put that right back out and get some tape.
Oh,
Uh,
it's funny. The back of it looked like a Denny's menu for a second.
yeah, no, it is a Denny's menu. It's the back of a Denny's menu.
Oh.
It's a Harvard thing. It's an in joke with Harvard. It's
Oh God, like rich people have such jokes.
yeah, or just people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody has jokes. That's a
So
great
are
thing
we
about
in the
people.
same location next week?
No, I will phone you or I'll text you. How about that?
Oh, okay.
What the location is. But looking forward to the next session. And again, don't talk to anyone in your family.
Okay.
Uh, Go
I would
for it
love
with that
to.
girl at work.
I'd
Or
love to know your last name at some point as well. I
oh,
mean, but
that's it's doctor-patient confidentiality. I can't
oh, that's like you keep things confident from me.
confidential. Yeah, because it's about you. It's not about me.
Right.
It's about
Right.
me knowing everything about you, and you
Right.
knowing as little as possible about me.
All right.
I've got a degree from Harvard. That's all you need to know, and I help you.
Okay.
Those are the two things. So,
Okay. Cool.
thank you so much, and yeah, uh, tell people about the good aspects of this, and
Oh, I will. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
don't tell them about yeah. Just stick to the good aspects, and any weird feelings you're having about it, we'll discuss it next time, and don't discuss that with other people. Okay?
Okay. I mean, I really look forward to seeing you next week,
I
and
look
like,
forward to it
I
too.
think we're gonna have a long, hopefully, like productive relationship.
Absolutely. I see 20 sessions at least
Yeah.
of massive healing every time.
Yeah. And next time I'll ask you about all that suntan lotion you got on the back over there.
That's a fun story. A fun story. I
Yeah.
won't be able to tell you it, but it's a very fun story.
Oh, okay. All right.
And
Okay.
see. That was a good doctor. He was a very good doctor.
Well, there you go. I hope I didn't ruin your series.
It was a wonderful addition. Thank you very much, Chris. Is
Cool.
there anything that I can plug for you in the comment or the description of the video?
Oh, how about so plug my new podcast. It's called Have a Good Day with Chris Grace.
Okay,
This is my every Monday through Friday in the morning. I'm posting a 5 to 8 minute podcast.
excellent.
So I just started that January 1st. And then in at UCB Sunset, I'm in Magic to Do, which is the musical improv group I was telling you about.
Great.
That's Thursdays at 7 at UCB Sunset.
Excellent. I will put links to both of those.
Awesome, dude.
Thank you so much, Chris. Have a great day.
Goodbye.
Take care.